Hello everyone, and bonjour, welcome aboard. Wanna see how I made this insane Lovecraftian comic style shotgun? So less talking and more crafting. Let's go! So first I made this super cool paper template, hand-drawn of course. At first I made my template a bit too big. As you can see, the trigger is ridiculously oversized, so I redrew it a little smaller. Anyway, it's also my first time making a gun, so I think this is going to be a really fun build. Well, I'm gonna start with the barrel. But before that, I will need to build the gun's skeleton. So for that, I'm gonna use a PVC pipe. And then I'm gonna use some EVA foam to make the barrels a little bit thicker. And just like that, in only a few minutes, we've got our 3 barrels. And to make sure they stay in place over time or after a few impacts, I'm gonna put some wooden rods inside here and there. Alright, the base is done. It's nice and sturdy. So now let's build the rest. Did someone say more hot glue? Yeah. If you want to build something out of foam, here are the steps you need to follow. Cutting, gluing, assembling, sanding, cutting, gluing, assembling, sanding. Sorry for the interruption, but for those who don't know the game, forgive me, Father. Let's talk about it real quick. Forgive Me Father is a spooky FPS set in a retro world with a really cool comic style look. You fight all kinds of creatures inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's universe, using a bunch of awesome weapons. Oh wow, that was a nice shot. The game is full of Easter eggs that I obviously don't want to spoil for you. The gameplay is fast-paced and you can really feel the passion and love behind it. Oh, this game is just insane! Trigger warning, because I'm making a trigger. Alright, and now we have the base with a functional trigger. Ah! Holy shit! I think the hardest part of this project is not adding any texture. Since the gun's gonna be painted in a comic style look, it's pretty hard and frustrating for me to resist the call of the details.
Psst, psst. Hey, it's me, down here. Do it, you know you want to. Come on, sculpt me like one of your French girls. Come on, do it, 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 do it.
Alright! So, to avoid getting too frustrated, I decided to add a few details here and there. Some are from the original model, others are not. But I think it's really important to add your own personal touch. Come on, not again! Oh. Alright, the base is fully done with all those little details. And now, you know what's left to do. The Lovecraftian part! And for that, I'm gonna use this book. What could possibly go wrong? Sorry. Let's get into the mood. Cthulhu. Verrata. Okay, I think I'm starting to feel something. Nicto! Okay, nothing happened. Oh, wait! It actually worked. Look at these dark tentacles. Well, they didn't appear by themselves. Here's what happened. First, I read the Necronomicon and I immediately felt like, weird. Then I started vomiting some disgusting black stuff. Oh, I collected it in my Lovecraft mug because the Lovecraft mug is obviously an important step. And finally, I pulled out some dark paste from myself. What? I don't remember this part of the story, guys. I don't know what's going on here. After 2 months of making tentacles, I ended up applying a thick layer of flex bond and a thin layer of plastic. And now, it's time to paint! What? Help me!
I'm fine.
Well,